Hi everyone, Decent Eddie here. It's Saturday, April 5th, 2025. I'm at 81% on my confident picks since January 8th at 171 and 39, and I'm at 69% on all NBA games in that same time frame, 382 to 172. I fought my way back to some measure of success at the end of the week here. I'm at 68% on all NBA games and 75% on my confident picks. To me, that's barely acceptable, but it's the end of the regular season, and just like any other sport, things get weird at the end of the season while teams get ready for the playoffs. Last night, for example, my data said Thunder, but we all know, or should have known, if Thunder are 14 and a half games ahead in their division, there is no need for them to go hard against the Rockets. In some respects, one could say in that case, the Thunder are kind of on a vacation in preparation for the playoffs and getting as rested as possible. Very smart, very pragmatic. My picks are based on data, and I give you my picks hours before tip-off so you can do your own research. You know, research like the Thunder are leading in their division. They don't need to risk their health and safety to win this game, so even though Eddie's number says this, the reality may be that. See? That was real easy. Data alone can't read today's sports news and injury reports and potential lineup adjustments. That's up to you. Also keep in mind my picks are moneyline picks. My commentary might help against the spread, but my data is not optimized for against the spread. We only have a handful of games to talk about, so let's go ahead and talk about them. Knicks versus Hawks. Knicks are coming into this game 7.5 games behind the Celtics and 2.5 games ahead of the Pacers. Hawks are crammed in between the Bulls and the Magic. 2.5 games separate the three. Knicks get a danger pick tonight with a 2.543 differential and about a 55% chance of winning here according to the data if all things are equal for the Knicks. Timberwolves versus 76ers. Timberwolves are jammed up with two other teams in their division and probably want this win. 76ers are playing for pride at home if they have any. It's a decent Eddie confident pick for the Timberwolves with a 10.9 differential, which would normally be an 84% chance for the Timberwolves to win. Next, we've got Grizzlies and Pistons. Grizzlies have a danger pick in this game at a 2.286 differential, and they're helped by Pistons playing at home with weak legs. Grizzlies are mashed in the same spot as Timberwolves in their division. Pistons are only a half game ahead of the Bucks in theirs. Grizzlies get the number and a 55% chance of winning by the numbers, but do your research, come to your own conclusions. Bucks versus Heat. Bucks get a danger pick here with a 2.757 differential and a 55% chance of winning by the data. Heat are fighting for seeding right now, as are the Bucks. Heat have more injuries reported than Bucks, but Bucks injuries might be more impactful. Take 5 minutes and read on that one for sure. Finally, it's Mavericks versus Clippers. Mavericks get the danger pick by my data with a 1.328 differential and about a 54% chance of winning if all things are equal. Clippers have weak legs. Be mindful. Mavericks are only a half game ahead of the Kings. Clippers are jammed up with the Timberwolves and Grizzlies and only a game behind the Warriors. Quick recap by the quantitative data alone. Confident picks, we've got one, and it's Timberwolves. Suboptimal picks, we ain't got any. And danger picks, we've got Knicks, Grizzlies, Bucks, and Mavericks. For parlays, I see nothing in today's moneyline picks that motivate me to do any moneyline parlays with these games. You are free to do what you want. I would just encourage you to remember one of my rules. I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. I'm at 81% on my confident picks since January 8th. This week started out rough, but my numbers have clawed their way back to an acceptable level. It's the end of the season and things get weird. The question for me is, can I keep the numbers where I want them for the rest of the season? Time will tell on that. Remember, this is for entertainment and accountability. I share my picks before the games, not after. Please always do your own research before placing any bets, no matter whose advice you're using. Take nothing on faith. And if you need help with a gambling problem, resources are in my channel description. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get my picks hours ahead of time. For more, head over to Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram or find me on Facebook or X at Decent Eddie Picks, spelled P-I-X. You'll see a deeper dive into my data. I look at my past picks, and you'll see my Decent Eddie grades for all the teams and any last-minute thoughts that I might have. So let's see what happens tonight. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day. Auburn, and Duke. That's what I'm seeing, and I think Duke is Duke. I mean, as much as I might not like the team, I got nothing against the players or the coach. I got to go with Duke. All right. Anyway, see ya.